my name is Ari and welcome to my channel and to the third week of my Follow Me Flounder vlog series. I both feel like it's been an eternity since I started this contract and also like no time has passed at all, and somehow we're entering week 3 of filming. And we are starting off week 3 with our very first 2-show day. So we're gonna figure out what pacing that is like, especially after a week of tech and a week of rehearsals before that and just so much. I'm feeling a little vocally crunchy, inevitably, but I've been doing some vocal care all morning. I'm gonna warm up. I'm gonna do some physical warm up as well because moving the body helps the voice, and I'm just gonna do the best I can. Part of the experiment is how much can I pull back while still giving an exciting performance. These are the lessons we are here to learn. And by we, I mean me, as my 21-year-old, nearly a senior in college self, figuring out how to do professional theater. Hello, positivity's going on, which means it's time for a Little Mermaid behind the scenes moment. So today I brought these up to show you. These are my knee pads. Now you may be like, Ari, this doesn't match your costume at all. When are you wearing these? Well, they are solely practical, not aesthetic, because in this show, one of the things that we do to work around scenes where things are happening both on land and on sea is that we use the pit. So me and Ariel might be coming out and watching as things are happening on the boat, but we do, unfortunately, have to crawl to get to the pit. And I found out very quickly in dress rehearsals that tears up my knees with the socks that I'm wearing. And that's not great. So I got these knee pads solely so I don't kill my knees. What I do, I have to roll down the socks because it still grates on my knees. And then I'll put the costume down and just loop that around. And I'm ready to go crawl around, and I just take those there and back with me as much as I feel like it. Do I have to put all this makeup back on again in an hour and a half? Yes. But the only way I'm gonna get through show number 2 is if I fully rinse off my body. Oh my God. Hello, we are midway through our second show of the day. Quieter audience, but they're giving us good applause, and you gotta give the same show to everybody. Especially sometimes when it's hard, you start doing it for yourself too. Or do what I do. I place my younger self in the balcony and I do that show for them. Anyway, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to share a fun little behind the scenes thing. This is something I've seen Carrie Hope Fletcher do, where she gets a new scent, a new fragrance for every single role she plays in order to sort of like keep the memories every time she smells that smell. And so I wanted to start doing that. So this is the one I got for Flounder, Boho Beach Fresh in a Love Potion, which I think is pretty fun because she's in love and all that. It is cherry blossom and fresh peach. I thought it was just like very bright and happy, but like sweet, pleasant, but not floral. A little bit of that beachy vibe, which you wouldn't think those scents necessarily make a beachy vibe, but I think it works really well. And now that will forever hold the memories of Flounder. And I'm sorry, I'm talking to the camera. First 2-show day in the books, and now they're throwing a party somewhere for some ROH event. And as much as I'd like to pretend that I'm interesting for the vlog, I'm not. I'm tired. I'm going home. Hello, I want to start a new series called What is Ari Drinking This Show? And by that I mean usually I have some sort of fun beverage, and by fun I mean like a body armor, a relight, maybe just water. Today I'm drinking water and pineapple juice, because pineapple juice is actually very good for your voice. It has been a long few weeks, but actually my voice is feeling surprisingly good. It's a really great audience out there tonight, super full, so rambunctious. They ate up under the sea, and I got applause in my high note, which again, it's not what theater's about, but it does feel good because I worked really hard. So yeah, good show, having a great time. So excited to meet and greet for this show. Oh my God. Hello and happy Tuesday from my car. Happy second day off to me. I didn't film anything yesterday because I just had a pure unadulterated vegetable day and truly nothing interesting happened. But I wanted to do a little something with my day today. And so I'm starting off by checking out the Salvation Army thrift store that's nearby. A few of my castmates went there yesterday and found some things, so I'm just gonna try my luck. Okay, so I did not find anything. I had a few close calls. I will forever be sad about that gorgeous jacket that was just too big. But our adventure is not over yet. I'm gonna check out an antique store, which will be less clothes, but might still be fun to look at. I've entered the antique mall version of a TARDIS because the building is so small and unassuming on the outside, but it just keeps going. I've like entered a pocket dimension. What's up? It's cool, but like I'm like frightened of how it just keeps going. Part of me feels obligated to buy this because it's a puzzle and it's D&D. However, it's a little out of my budget for something that I don't technically want to put together. It's really cool though. So, commemorated for the vlog. Oh, there's a second floor. And apparently there might also be a basement. How big is this antique mall? Hello, don't mind the AC. It is so warm outside. I just can't. But it is our first show back after our break, and part of my brain is like, do I know the show? Probably do. I reviewed Under the Sea like a good diligent actor, but I'm trying to get to the theater a little early just to give myself a little bit of grace time today. I realized I didn't show you my haul from yesterday from the antique shop. It was very tiny haul for the amount of time I spent in there, which was like supposed to be 20 minutes. It was like an hour. That place is awesome. I kind of want to go back and just look more. Anyway, one of the things I got is this D20 pin. There was a stand with a bunch of pins and like gibbets. And then I also got, it is an 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle of a Sunday on the Grand Jatte, aka the Sunday in the Park with George painting. I'm so excited to put this together. I know I showed you the whole puzzle wall. I'm such a jigsaw puzzle fiend, but I'm also picky about the puzzles I want to get. Very excited about this. Let's get going. During intermission, we shuffle our set around a little bit because there's only so much space. But we gotta swap it. Positivity's going on. You know what that means. That means it's time for some Little Mermaid behind the scenes. First off, what is Ari drinking today? It is emergency because it's the start of a 7-show week. I will take the boost. For our behind the scenes, I want to show you a little fun costume secret. And that costume secret is that I learned that I can fit an entire ice pack inside my shirt without anyone noticing. I don't think I've ever sweat so much in a show in my entire life. I go through these. But yeah, kind of a little magic trick. I go out on stage with that thing in there. You wouldn't know. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining me for behind the scenes. So I'm just casually trying to get something from Walmart, and then I'm like, let me pop by to Market Basket for something that I casually also kind of need. And now it's, I'm in a torrential downpour. And just like that, it is gone. Summer storms. Hello, I'm at the theater a little bit early today, so I want to show you another thing that I've been doing. Don't mind the laundry going in the background. This is the longest run of a show I've ever done, and so part of the adventure and the journey and the learning is figuring out how to keep things fresh, not just fall into going through the motions. This is a notebook I started using during the rehearsal process of Alice by Heart because I had 10 billion things to think about, but now I'm using it for this show. Basically what I've been doing, I write the date, the show, then I have goals. I have at least one on-stage goal, what I'd like to focus on in my acting, and an off-stage goal because, you know, self-care and your off-stage life is important too. Then I'll do any notes that I have, things I need to reset, and then sometimes I'll do some reflections if I had a particularly fun or interesting moment that night, something I want to take with me or just remember for the good vibes. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna do that. Now it is time for what is Ari drinking at the show today. This was a Relight beverage, but it's about to be water soon. because I drank all of it in Act 1, go me. It is a 2-show day tomorrow with an 11 a.m. matinee. And the hydration you do today is often for tomorrow. So I'll have another one of those tomorrow, but good to have one today. Hello, signing off the vlog from the second of our 2-show days because that ended a little bit abruptly. Long story short, I completely overheated yesterday, and that's why you might notice something's a little different. We have a whole new version of the costume, and you might say, Ari, is that necessary? Doesn't that look a little less professional? Whatever, I don't care. As we found out, my old costume was literally made of upholstery fabric. And when my hormones were already making my body a radiator, it just stopped being safe. I was very lucky to have a very talented kid to go on in my place. And honestly, I was worried when I found out my understudy was a decade younger than me, but they absolutely killed it. And I'm very grateful and very impressed and very inspired by the work that they did. But I'm back in action, ready to go. We're gonna add some like arm socks to kind of complete the look, but I gave myself stripes today because I thought that would be cute. Yeah, it was kind of a crazy day yesterday, but I'm so happy to be back. The change in my energy is truly kind of remarkable. And it was a reminder that actually we don't have to suffer for our art. And just because we can do something doesn't mean we should. Anyway, as you can see, these vlogs start to get a little bit more mundane. It's a show day and a fun adventure here and there. So I want to know from you, what would you like to see in my final 2 weeks of this contract? It feels crazy that we are already at that point, but I'm so grateful for everyone who has followed along so far. And yeah, comment below what else you would like to see. I would love to answer any of your questions, show you behind the scenes, anything that I haven't already touched on. Just let me know. And lastly, what is Ari drinking today? Ari's just drinking water out of their new Owala water bottle. I'm not one to hop on a trend, but Mary-Kate Morrissey was doing SOVT exercises with one, and so I had to get one too. I fear I am about to walk into a Walgreens looking like this, stripes and all, because I want a popsicle. And everyone in there is just gonna have to accept it. There were indeed popsicles at Walgreens, but I chose something possibly even better. I got Dippin' Dots. So that's gonna be the end of my night and the end of this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I need to get my butt to the theater. Oh, my calendar just fell off the wall. Through our wow, what's this little flippy my hair's doing? It's kind of fun. Bro, it's literally your hair, it's not that deep. Hello and happy Thursday. It's not Thursday. A little, are people still here?